I'm Laura. It's Sunday, April 5th, 2026, and these are today's Heartlines. For Christians of the world, today is Easter, and we are celebrating the resurrection. Now, I'm celebrating my own Pennsylvania Dutch heritage of Christianity because it was the Pennsylvania Dutch who brought over the tradition of the Easter bunny with the basket of eggs. And I don't know about you, but I grew up doing Easter egg hunts, looking for that precious basket with its special treats. And that actually came from an ancient German story. So I'd like to introduce you to my companions today. This is Oster, and this is Haas, Osterhaas, or Easter hare. The story of Oster in Germany, who actually saw a bird frozen in the snow. She was a goddess, so she picked up the bird and held it, this beautiful goddess of spring, blessing the bird and turning it into a snow hare so that it could survive the rest of the winter until spring. But when spring came, because it had been a bird, the hare was still laying eggs. So it decided to share those eggs with hungry children. And the tradition became that children would put out nests. They'd make them from hats and from blankets so that the Osterhaas could deliver its colorful eggs into those nests, and the whole family would benefit from these beautiful treats. Well, when that was brought over to the United States, the people of the United States transformed the hare into a bunny, a rabbit, a soft, cuddly white rabbit. And it was that rabbit who delivered the colorful Easter eggs. And we still have that tradition today. And when I would find my basket on Easter Sunday morning, it was filled with those eggs. And we'd have creamed eggs, we'd have deviled eggs, we would have eggs in every form you could name for several days. And also in that basket was, here we go, the chocolate Easter bunny, created first in Bavaria, and this one made by Lindt. And to enjoy the Easter bunny in whatever form you have it is to enjoy life. And that's exactly what Easter has to do with the resurrection. You see, the resurrection story of Jesus is a time of celebrating life. That life is not overcome by death. Death is not the opposite of life. It is part of life, and every death is actually followed by some form of new life. And so, to celebrate life, we do many things. We gather together as families for meals. We get out and enjoy nature. And you can do some of those things to celebrate life for yourself. You can buy yourself some flowers. You can make something from eggs. You can even eat a chocolate Easter bunny. But you know, when I was a kid, we didn't quite have the heart to just bite into it. We started by nibbling on the ears. But it was all part of that sweet joy of life. And every day we are alive, we can honor the joy of life in our hearts. So we are going to start doing that right now by taking a deep breath and closing our eyes and focusing on the heart and the simple joy of life that we find there as we hold to this special idea. I am resurrected anew into the life, light, and power of the divine. I am resurrected anew into the life, light, and power of the divine. And so it is. And so, as my cat joins me, another way of celebrating life, I invite you to find your special way to celebrate life today, whatever that may be. Because when you do, you acknowledge that life is a joy. And for people in our world who are in the war zones, let's hold them in our hearts, because life can be difficult too. But just to be alive is to know the joy of feeling all of our human emotions, of going through the difficulties and finding new life even in those difficult times. So let's celebrate life today. Happy Easter, and have a wonderful day.